Katie Rushworth, and today I am here at Tong to show you how to make a contemporary container, something a little bit more urban. Containers are really great for kind of bringing the inside of your house to the outside, so you can really colour match and tie in your flower colour or foliage colour to what you've got going on in your interior. For example, if you had a metallic-y silver interior, then we can plant this convolvulus, which has got a lovely reflective leaf. So it's a great way to kind of marry the two spaces together. First of all, in this container, I'm going to put my drainage. I've only got one hole in the bottom, so I'm going to fill that, cover it, so it means it's nice and free draining, water will run through, and I won't get kind of it pooling at the roots, which plants don't like. Now the drainage is in, I'm going to put in my compost. Now, if you do have homemade compost, then add some to multi-purpose. It will really enrich the soil. The plants will love it. And if you're planting shrubs in a pot, something like John Anise number 2 is just a bit more weightier, nutritious. They will be happier in something like that. Okay. Now, first up, I've got this, and it's a pittosporum. It's a lovely evergreen shrub, and I particularly like the contrast of the variegated leaf. So by that I mean cream and green, and then a gorgeous chocolate coloured stem. It's a really striking shrub. I'm going to pop that in here. Next up, I've got a convolvulus. Now, I have one of these in my front garden, and I think it's had a flower on it every day for a year at least. It's a fabulous plant. It takes very little looking after. It has this lovely white flower, so against the dark grey, it really pops. I'm going to pop that in the front there. And then last but not least, I'm going to put in this hosta. And again, this is lovely glaucous blue. It has a really, really pretty slim leaf. And that's going to go in the front. Now, these colours really work tonally together, and they really contrast against the pot. So it's definitely worth thinking about when planting foliage plants, what's going to lift them, what's going to give them that wow factor, and it's usually when they're with a contrasting colour. I think I've got enough in there. I'm just going to fill around the gaps with some more compost. Now, any container will need feeding maybe every other week, because plants that are in a container can't go looking for their own nutrients. A container like this, which is mostly foliage, will want something with a high nitrogen content. So something like a seaweed feed would be great, or pelleted chicken manure sprinkled around the plants is also good. For any containers that have things like bedding plants in and lots of flowering plants, tomato food is the best stuff because it's got high potassium content and it will encourage lots more flowers. And if you're ever unsure about what you should be feeding your containers or any plants in your garden, then don't be afraid to ask the staff here at Tong. And there we have it, a lovely, striking, contemporary container. And don't be afraid to have a go at matching your containers or your plants in your garden to your interior, because it really does gel the two areas together. For more hints and tips, visit tonggardencentre.co.uk.